I'm Neha Patil and you're watching my YouTube channel. So today I've brought you a video on 12 English novels for Indian beginners. So in India there are many people who are from different backgrounds and it's difficult for them to get acquainted to English, or if they have, it's difficult for them to find a book and get into reading. There are some people who have started already, who have started reading, who have actually read some books but did not like it at all and are left reading altogether. So for such people and those who seek some light reading, this video is for them. I'll start with how to read a book. So this is a very crucial concept in reading a book. If you do not start it like this, it can get pretty bad. So you start with the title. The title is The Diary of Young Girl. Then you go towards the author's name, that is Anne Frank. And then you go to the behind of the book. You start reading the summary. What will you find in this book is written behind the book. So only if you like it and you understand the language, if you find it easy, then only you can continue with the book, and then you can slowly start reading each and every page. Also for beginners, I've added tip session at the end of the video, so you can just watch. So I'll start with my book recommendations. First one is Margaritas by R.K. Narayan. So R.K. Narayan's books are very interesting. They have these illustrations, they have Indian aura to them, and you can always go for his books. Not only Margaritas, there are many other books which are really good and you should read them. The second is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory by Roald Dahl. This is one of my favorite book, and Roald Dahl just takes you into your childhood, you know. He introduces new words, new vocabulary, new interesting compositions of his, and then his imagination is next level. So Roald Dahl's all books are really great, and I would suggest start with Charlie and Chocolate Factory. The third book I would like to suggest is The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. So this book is based on an old fisherman who hasn't caught any fish since some 84 days, and how his journey takes place in the sea. What happens in the end is a mystery. The Old Man and the Sea by Ernest Hemingway. The fourth book I would recommend is Harry Potter series, of course. You must have seen the movies, and it will be really easy for you to get acquainted with the Harry Potter characters, and when you're already so attached to them, it's very interesting. I'm sure you will enjoy it more than a movie. The fifth and sixth are somewhat adventures, and they are both by Enid Blyton. And the fifth one is Famous Five, which has 4 children and 1 dog, and they go on adventures and all of that. And the sixth one is Secret 7 series. This is with the same author, Enid Blyton, and it includes 7 kids who go on mysterious journeys. There are many adventures. It's a series, and you should go read it. The seventh one is Disney books, be it Cinderella or anything else. Disney books are the core of your heart, you know. You like Disney books, you've grown through them, you've seen the movies. Disney books I love. Disney books are absolutely for you. They're easy and they're interesting. The eighth one is The Blue Umbrella by Ruskin Bond. So Ruskin Bond is an Indian author with a British descent. In India, you get that scent, you get that aura of India's culture. The setting is related to India. So The Blue Umbrella is absolutely gorgeous. Ninth book I would like to recommend is Ravinder Singh's. All of them, like, if you love love story, if you're a big romantic fan, if you are that hopeless secret admirer, or you're just into romantic books and love stories, then you should absolutely read Ravinder Singh. The 10th one is The Diary of a Young Girl. This is an absolutely beautiful book written by a small girl when she was in isolation with her family, hiding from Hitler's troops. She was a Jewish girl, and sometimes she's so mature in that book, and sometimes she's so innocent. So not only girls, but I think everybody should read it, and her journey is very interesting. 11th is Sudha Murthy's all books. So I will personally recommend Wise and Otherwise and How I Taught My Grandmother to Read and Other Stories. These are beautiful compositions by Sudha Murthy, and Sudha Murthy is not only children's writer, but she's for everyone, and adult can read it, children can read it. Twelfth and last book I would like to suggest is Paulo Coelho's The Alchemist. Right? I know many people have already included these in their the videos, and Paulo Coelho's this book is specially special. It's a journey of desire for man. He tries to find that treasure in different areas of the world, and then what happens is in the end is the best thing. And it gives you, it's not only a self-help book, but it's really interesting, and you should at least read it once in your lifetime. So as I told you, as I promised, I have some tips for beginners. So first tip is, your first book may not be always your favorite. As I have been mentioning this throughout the videos, whatever books you've read until now, you might have not liked them, but there's always that one book to let you fall into love of reading. So go find that book. You can always start and relax, and in this quarantine, absolutely you should be reading right now. The second is pictures or illustrations. There are books which have pictures and illustrations in them, and that is very important. If you're a beginner, if you have just started reading, it'll keep your interest stuck to the book, and that's why you should go for more books which have illustrations in them. The third one is read something you've already read in some other language, like Maharashtrians, like Shamsi Ai, जे तुम्ही लहानपणीपासून वाचलंय. If that book you read in your these days, you know the story, you know the characters, you know everything, and then just go for it. It's not boring to read the same thing again and again. Fourth tip is, don't judge a book by its movie. So that is the best thing I've heard from the internet, and it really means so much, because movies can be boring, just book is like 100% and the movie is just 10% of it. Also the actor may not actually be able to put everything that the character has. Do not stop reading a book just because its movie was bad or something. These are the tips for today, and I would like you to start reading and let me know if there are any recommendations, if there are any suggestions for the video. If you've read the book actually, what do you think about it? Give me some reviews in the comment section. Also, please like, share and subscribe my video.